Thank you for joining me today for another Divine Will reflection. And as you can see, I'm wearing a Christmas jumper because we are in that season where we get to remember and celebrate the light and truth that has come into our world. And today I'm going to read about truth. And this entry comes from volume 7 from 1906, September 16th. And the title of this text is "The sheer truth, naked and simple, is the most powerful magnet to draw hearts." And it goes like this. My daughter, the sheer truth, naked and simple, is the most powerful magnet to draw hearts and to dispose them to face any sacrifice for the love of the truth and of the people who reveal this truth. Who disposed the martyrs to shed their blood? The truth. Who gave to many other saints the strength to conduct a pure and unblemished life in the midst of so many battles? The truth. And a naked, simple and disinterested truth. This is why creatures want to come to you. Of course, he's talking about Louisa here. Ah, my daughter, in these sad times, how hard it is to find someone who would manifest this naked truth, even amongst the clergy, the religious and devout people. Their speaking truth is manifested as though covered or veiled. So the person who receives is not touched by the naked truth, but by the interest or the other human purpose in which the truth has been wrapped. And he does not receive the grace and the influence which the truth contains. This is why so many sacraments, so many confessions are wasted, profaned, and without fruit, even though I do not abstain from giving them light. But they do not listen to me, because they think to themselves that if they did so, they would lose their prestige, their being well liked. Their nature would no longer find satisfaction, and they would go against their own interests. But, oh, how they deceive themselves. In fact, one who leaves everything for the love of truth will superabound in everything more profusely than others. Therefore, as much as you can, do not neglect to manifest this naked and simple truth. It is understood, always complying to the obedience of the one who directs you, but as the opportunity arises, manifest the truth. Well, friends, that is a beautiful text, simple and yet so profound, and the Lord describes truth so beautifully. It's simple, it's naked and disinterested. It's only interested in itself, which is truth. And indeed, Scripture has so much to say about truth also. That indeed the Lord tells us, I am the way, the truth, and the life, of course. And in John 8:32, he tells us, and you know the truth, and the truth will set you free. In John 4:24, God is spirit, and those who worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. And I love what Psalm 145:18 shares with us. The Lord is near to all who call on him, to call on him in truth. Because the Lord wants a contrite heart. He wants you to worship him in that spirit and in that truth. And what I love particularly about the divine will, it deals with the purity of your intention, as does this text. Why do you do things? Why do you do good? Do you do good to be good, to show yourself in front of others? Or are you doing it for God and for his glory? Are you going to confession for yourself or to honor God? What is your intention? You know, the world would have you believe in non-truths, that your truth and my truth are center stage, but you and I both know that that leads to a path of destruction. In this text, the Lord tells us when we follow his will and operate in his truth, it leads to good fruit. Well, this is a very special time of year because it gives us an opportunity to wait on the Lord and reflect on the year gone by and look at what the Lord has done within your life. The new year gives us a great opportunity to begin again, and of course to start over and look at those things that we need to improve upon, getting rid of some of those things that we don't need, those unhealthy attachments, and get a greater awareness of that truth in our lives and how we can grow and change in Him. So friends, I want to encourage you to read Divine Will, read Scripture, get deeper into the truth, the knowledge of God and who He is, in order that you and I may demonstrate that real truth in our world. So friends, thank you for joining me today for this short reflection on the simple and naked truth of the Lord Himself. And until next time, bye for now.